Yo, and welcome back to the channel. So I've moved house. This is my new garden in my new house, and boom, here is my new house. It's got a lovely big garden. Hang on a minute, I recognise this place. Huh? Alifasu. Alifa. Alifa. Hey, Alifa. This guy wants to take some grass. He wants to cut me grass. Yep, this house here, you might recognise it because I lived here before. A few months ago, I was living here. I lived here for about a year, and then I moved into my apartment. And I just wanted to enjoy the view from the apartment for a few months before I knocked it into pieces and ready for the new development that's going to be there. My apartment literally is just over the other side of those trees there. It's about 5 doors away from here. 5 properties away from here, and I've took the roof off it. You've probably seen the videos, but if you haven't, I've took the top floor apartment off, or I'm in the middle of destroying it so that I can build a nice big penthouse upstairs. It's going to be a lovely place. I need to redo the bottom one as well. I've got a lot of work. There's 4 apartments there that need finishing and a garage, so it's going to be busy for quite a while. So there you go. But yeah, moved back into the old rental house. I kept it for the last 3 or 4 months. I've let somebody else stay here for a bit. I've now moved back in. The Hunter is going very well. No problems with this. Good bike. It's like a real motorbike. I mean, I'm used to riding decent, like over 1000cc realistically. I like Fireblades and Honda Fireblades, and I like the big muscle bikes. Suzuki 1400 GSX was my last bike that I had in the UK. This one, it is like a real motorbike, and you don't want to be going fast in Madagascar. This one, it goes easy to like 100 kilometers an hour, and that's too fast for the Madagascar roads, especially with a shit helmet like that. You know what I mean? You come off, you're in pain. Yeah, he's going to take these. He's going to take these for this grass here. He's cutting it all down. He's going to take it for his cow food, for his cows to eat. So there you go. It's hard to get food, like, Madame. Bye bye.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's 5 o'clock, Madame. 5 o'clock. Good evening. Sun's just going down. It's very bright. Bye bye, Madame. There you go. Dago's getting big. Tyrola's getting dandruff, by the looks of it, out of her brother's hair. What's up? Yep, dandruff. Ew. That's not good. You need to use conditioner and Head and Shoulders. You need to use Head and Shoulders. Just going to scrape it out with a hairbrush. Great. Dago's getting big and strong. Dago. Hey. Ha! In a Volvo. He's huge now, like, it's a big lad. Still stuck in his fingers though. He needs to stop that, like. Thinks it's funny when I pull his hand out because it makes a sound. It makes. He thinks it's funny, like, so he just puts it back in for fun. I did say that we should go minimalistic when we move back in here, and just like literally have as little as possible in this house. I've got so much stuff. That garage that I've built, I filled it. It's full of furniture, just full to the brim of stuff we don't need. All the furniture, there's always problems, like, what's up? Ha. She wants money. Yeah. I need to give the maid money so she can get me some, she'll bring the bread at 5 o'clock in the morning. The fresh bread. No, not 5 o'clock. 6:30 she comes. This is a problem, like, madame. I've only got small money. Miss? Good. Take it from there. Yeah, so the house is coming on well. I've built a little extra kitchen. It's not even my house, it's a rental house. But I've built this little extra kitchen area out of breeze block. It does need a paint, but I've tiled it on the top, and I've built this nice little shelf as well. I think they'll be very happy because there wasn't anything there, you know. It was completely empty there. So I think when they get the house back, they'll be happy. I'm happy with it. It's all right, isn't it? Imagine that. So imagine if you rented your house and you came and it had like an old £2,000 worth of kitchen in it, and you rented it and came back and there was €25,000 worth of brand new top of the range kitchen. You'd be happy, wouldn't you? I think so. But if they're not happy, I can tear it out. It's a little area for Nancy's plants. She likes to mess around with plants, but obviously it's gone to pieces since we haven't been here, so we need to sort that. The washing line pole has snapped. That needs to be sorted. The bananas are just too much. There's too much. This bush is covering the bedroom window. That needs to be cut down. This is a mango tree, that. That needs to come out. That shouldn't even be in here. That mango tree. You do not want a mango tree that close to your house. This one's snapped in half. I did plant a row of these, so it'd be really nice, because these have nice flowers on them. I don't know what, somebody's cut them down though, you know what I mean? Somebody's like literally cut them. Who's cut them down? Like, must have been the maid. And then all the beans that I thought I took out like last year, I pulled them all out. They've grown back. While I've not been here in the last 3 months, I should have really sent the lads here to keep an eye on this garden. But it just grows so fast. This is probably like a month and a half's worth of growth that's happened here, because we did cut it not so long ago. But there you go. Need to plug the gas in. Gas needs to go down through this little hole here. I've made a little hole in the worktop, so you can put the gas bottle underneath there, and then it goes through that hole there and into that hole that you can see on the top. But it's got this on it at the moment, which is another job I need to take. I've got loads of little 2-minute jobs. Unscrew that, pull it off, thread the pipe through, and it's all good. We're good to go, like. It's not that end, is it? It's not that end. It's this end that needs to go through. It can go through, look. But there you go. There's the problem, yeah? There's the problem. This is what happens in Madagascar, yeah? I said to them, take the gas bottle off, so they've took it off. But do you see something missing here? There should be a clip, the same as that clip there. There should be one of these, but yeah, it's not here. So now I need to go to the shop and buy a new clip to go on there, which is another 15-minute messing about. It's not the money, it's the time. And the staff that I've got, they just don't think about the future. They think about one job at a time, and their job was to undo that. It wasn't to undo it in the hope that maybe it'll be used again. It was just to undo it. So there you go. Hey, get that out your mouth. Malutu. Here, get your car. That car, in fact, I bought that in England. Solid wooden car. This is about from like 1970 or something, that car, like. It was in a junk shop. And I bought it for like 50 pence or something, I think it was. But yeah, that should last him a while. All the other toys he gets, he breaks them in half, like. This is like the modern day version. A little crappy plastic car that'll be broken in no time. Looks a little better, but it won't last as long as that wooden one, I bet. That's the bet I've got. Old school light bulb up there, look. I love that light bulb, the old school, the bright lights. Real lights instead of these cheap LED ones. What else is on my list? Oh yeah, the apartment. Yeah, I really enjoyed living there. It was really nice, and I'll get to live there again. But it's going to be a few months before I get back there, like a few months. Maybe a year or so, because I need to put a lot of money into that to get that how I want it. I'm going to expand it from the current size it is upstairs, 12 metres to like 13 metres. Just expand it like this has been expanded here. I'm going to extend the house outwards 1 metre either side, make it nice and big. It's going to be huge up there, and also I've got plenty of room for high ceilings, which will be nice and breezy, which will be nice. Obviously it'll cost more to keep it cool with the air conditioning, but it's going to be luxury up on that penthouse, and hopefully I can live there myself. I'd like to live there for a bit myself before I move. Eventually I'd like a nice house with a nice garden on a flat piece of land that I build myself, a nice big decent plot of land. Doesn't have to be so big. I mean, 2,000 square metre, 3,000 square metre, I'd be well happy. It'd be enough. So let's see about that. We'll see what happens there, but that's maybe a pipe dream, maybe a dream. Some foreigner the other day got bitten by a dog, and he said, it doesn't matter, I'll be all right. And the problem is in Nosy Be, there's no tetanus. It's not easy. Well, there are now and again, but because of the electric cut-offs and that, you need to keep it at a certain temperature. The hospitals, you need to keep it, and the pharmacies, you've got to keep it at a certain temperature. So when it comes in, it's used up fast, or it's thrown in the bin. Or so they don't send a great deal here. So it's very tricky to get, because I had another friend who got bitten by a dog, and we went looking for one, and they said, yeah, we've got it in this clinic. And we went to the clinic, and they give him this injection. And after they'd given him the injection for a tetanus injection, he said, can I have a look at the bottle? And he got the bottle, and he Google searched what it said on the bottle, and it said it's for like children's, for babies with lung infections. It was nothing to do with tetanus. So I know about that, but this guy, he hasn't done nothing. He hasn't tried to clean it. He hasn't done anything with it. He just left it open. It'll heal all right. And 5 days later, he died. He's dead. So that was the end of that. That's the thing with foreigners. They come here, they think it's the same as Europe, and it's no problem. Little cut, we'll be all right. I'll give it a kiss better. A kiss is never good enough for a little cut. Like, you need to be careful. You need betadine at least on it. And you need antibiotics and all sorts of stuff like that, realistically. I got problems with my Mad Girls channel. One of the manager of a bar that I take videos in has complained, basically, to me mate, and said, I need to speak to the guy who's got the Mad Girls channel, like, and need to talk to him, because it's not right, it's not good, making videos about prostitution and what's going on in Nosy Be and all the girls and all the rest. Like, what's going on here? Where is he? Oh, he's there. So I need to go see him and say, listen, what's the score? What's the problem? Because there's loads of videos online of his bar and showing customers. He's like, it's because I'm showing customers and clients, like, and the girls together, sitting together, things like that on the video. And he said that prostitution's not a good thing for Madagascar. But you know what I mean? I think he's part of it. He's running the bar, and it's full of girls, and I'm videoing it. And so I need to have a chat with him. I don't want to fall out with the guy. I don't want to be banned from the bar, because I do live here, and it is one of the best bars to go to. So obviously I need to go there, bow my head down and be quiet and say, what's the problem? What can we do to fix it? What's the score? Because loads of people do videos in this bar. Are you going to ban everybody who's got a phone, not allowed to bring a phone in? What are you going to do? What's your plan? Or is it just me? Because my videos are great, and I zoom in and you can see clearly beautiful girls on the Mad Girls channel. Is it just because I've got good quality filming skills where other people haven't? There's people that come here that do YouTube videos about Ambassador girls and all the rest. I think there's like a guy called Paul something, Paul do something, I don't know, I'm not even going to try. But yeah, Paul, there's an Italian guy that does them, who does them all the time, like, and there's a few of it, and then you get all the tourists that do it, and all the Facebookers and all the TikTokers and all the Instagram people. This bar even has its own Facebook group, and I've looked through it last night, and it's full of foreigners with girls sitting there smiling, doing shows, girls bent over, like 3 girls in a row bent over with 3 foreign guys stood behind them. Like, I don't know what to say. But he's not happy because I'm advertising the place that it's a prostitute island, which I'm not deliberately. I'm just truthful. I'm just tell it how it is, And people don't like that. You don't often get people on YouTube tell it how it really is. So I don't know what to say. If he wants me not to be truthful and start lying to me subscribers, I'm not going to do that, am I? I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just not film in the bar. Like, there's plenty. It's just one bar, and there's many other bars. There's discotheques. There's girls on the beach. There's girls walking the streets. There's girls working in restaurants, working as doctors, lawyers, dentists. There's a lot of girls in Madagascar. Half the country is female. You know what I mean? So there's plenty of people to film, plenty of things to film, plenty of interesting videos to be made. It's not that big a deal. Could be worse. As for if he wants me to delete the videos, I don't know about that. Make changes to the titles, maybe, things like that. Changes to the thumbnail I can deal with, but deleting the videos, pay me, like, maybe, yeah. And I can delete videos. You know, if you contact me and say, there's a video with me in it, and I'm married, and I don't want my wife to see it, and, you know, I'm really sorry, is there anything I can do? And I say, yeah, listen, I'll take it down, but pay us. Pay me. You know what I mean? If I come into your business and you're like, you're a hire car company, you work for a hire car company, and I just come in and say, give us the keys to that. Let me borrow it. I just not want to take it down this dirty, muddy track for 10 miles and back. Pick a fridge up, drop it off at my mum's, and I'll drop the car back off to you. You're going to say, pay me, aren't you? I'm going to have to pay you. So it's the way it is. I don't know what I'm going to do there. Hopefully there's no problems with him. He's a nice, easygoing guy. He's a very nice man, to be honest with you, the manager. And I don't want to get on the wrong side of him, because he's a decent guy. Like, you know, he's probably got enough problems running his bar. Hair problems, I've got hair problems, I'll tell you that much. My hair is a mess. It's a problem. Because I've had to wear baseball caps, because I've been growing it long for the first time ever, but I don't know how to look after it. I don't know the type of shampoo I should use. I didn't know how to brush it at first properly without. When it got stuck, my brush, I'd just keep pulling me at first, until my wife was like, "What are you doing? Don't do that. Don't do that. You'll break your hair." And then my hair's so thin, it breaks very easily anyway. I don't know, like, what I'm going to do with my hair, because I've got, like, I can't tie it back because bits pop out all over the place. So I've got to wear a baseball cap everywhere I go. I don't know, like, I don't know whether to cut it. Like, I might just cut round the back and the sides, give it a skinhead at the back and sides, and then see how that is. And then if it's still all over the place, in my face all the time, then I'll just shave it all off in it, and that'll be the end of that. I'll have short hair for the rest of my life. I can live with that. So there you go. I've got hair problems. See the India and Pakistan are kicking off. Like, that's naughty, isn't it? All the British fault as well, for splitting them all up and dividing them into Hindu groups and Muslim groups, splitting them up into two different sides, like two different countries, pretty much. I think definitely the British fault, that. Like, but we should be better luck. We should be doing well with the cricket this year, because I reckon the Indian and Pakistani cricketers are going to be a little bit busy elsewhere. So less competition, more chance for the British cricket team to win the what do they call it, like that little silver cup thing? What's it called? Like, don't know what it's called. The Ashes. Is it the Ashes? It is the Ashes. Got 5 motorbikes now. I bought another motorbike, a French Rider 150 for 5 million. But a bit of a palaver doing bit of a problem doing the paperwork. Not so easy. Like, if you buy a motorbike and you want to, a good way to do it, if you're going to come for 3 months, you can pay €1,000 to buy a motorbike when you get here. Drive round on it for 3 months, and then you can just give it to me, and I'll sell it for you, get you your money back, or I can rent it for you and get you a rental income, or I can store it for you for when you next come back again. Because after 5 months of rental, if you come here and you come here twice for 3 months, and you rent motorbike for the whole time you're here for 6 months, say, then you've paid over €1,000 in rent. So it makes sense to buy, you know what I mean? And you can resell it. So there you go. But the paperwork can be a problem, because you've got to pay. When you buy a vehicle, you end up with a pink card to start with, which is a temporary license for the car. And then after 6 months or a year maximum, that runs out. and then you need to get a grey card, which is a permanent paperwork for the car until a new owner owns it. So you've got to pay around about somewhere, if you're lucky, 300,000, which is about €70. If you're unlucky, you're going to be paying like over 100, well over €100, like. So maybe €140. Not so good at all, like, not so good at all, like. Hello, boys. Bolo. Bolo. Hey, look at him, look at him. Where's the money at? Where is the money? I don't know where the money is. It's gone. Where's the money, like? I literally don't know where the money is. I need to pay the boys. I did have it, like. I've been robbed. What's happened to me money, like? Oh no. I don't know where the money is, boys. It's not looking good for you. Timis dollar. Oh yeah, it's a tour. It's a tour. It's not. Don't worry, it's a tour. It's in my pocket. Bolo? We call him Bolo. Is that Bolo, yeah?
Yeah.
We call him Bolo because he's big and round. Like a Bolo biscuit. Yeah, like a biscuit Bolo, huh? Same. Yeah. Good. Who else we got? One for you. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. What about you? 10. Rayal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See you tomorrow, Rasta. 1 minute. Oh my God, this guy's killing me. You'll have to wait 1 minute. Got another 4. No, another 3. One of them doesn't work for me. He's collecting grass. 1, 2, 3. I've upped the staff. I've upped them so that we can get this job done. I'm going to plough as much money as I can into those apartments to build them up. Rasta from the Rasta Bar owns this place. He's built a 3-story apartment thing, but very thin. But probably enough, probably strong enough. He's happy. He's very happy. He's going to fix them up, rent them out, income. Nice. He's very happy, that guy. Obviously, it's blocked the view of the sea, because this plot here would have had a sea view from the 3rd floor if they'd built a 3rd floor there. But now, if they want a view, they're going to have to go like 4 or 5-story to get a nice view, or build on top of this house here. And I don't know whether the foundation's strong enough to handle another, but it's definitely not to go up another floor, like. So there you go. Got some girl outside the gate, like. Who's that? Who's that, a Pella? Hmm? Who is it? That your Sharif moustache? Is that your Valony? Huh? Oh, that's me maid. Oh, that's me maid. Yeah, it is. She's got those trousers on. That's her. I've seen those trousers today. That's her. She's got the same trousers then. Julia. Right, that's it for this video. We're out of here. I don't know why these lads are stood there still. They're waiting for these guys. They must be waiting for everybody. Who wants some money? Mustache, Peter. Yeah. 1 for you. 1 for you. Who's next? You. Tamila. Good. 0. That's nice. He doesn't want any wages at all. He owes me money. He wants to pay his debt off, and then he likes it in chunks. Some people like to get it like in a chunk, in a monthly chunk, because you can't do nothing with 20,000 in a day. But if you got like 600,000 in a month, you can do something with 600. You know, it's doable. You can plan your month. You can plan. That's nice. That you can buy it in bulk as well and get it maybe a little cheaper on things. Get a little bit of a better deal on the rice, a little bit of a deal on whatever you're doing. Pay the monthly rent in one go rather than going, oh my God, I've spent all the 20,000 every day and now I've got nothing. I'm going to have to pay the rent out of my salary for the next 5 days or 4 days and live on nothing. It's a problem, man. It's a big problem. Right, that's it. We're out of here. Thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a sub. Check my other channel, Madagascar, and I'll see ya in the next one.